Agotek is producing. Agotek is producing gas and electric ovens. The ovens are available in different sizes. Mainly, the most used one are the 60 centimeters, 60 centimeter wide, and the 90 centimeter wide. Okay. The electric ovens are mainly of three types. Static ovens, which are very basic, which have one inside the cavity of the oven. They have one electric element in the top of the cavity, which is called grill. They have one here, electric element, and that's it. Then you have the normally the static ovens have four cooking functions. We better try and look for one here. No, there's no one. Anyways, static four functions. One electric element, I repeat, in the bottom and one in the top of the cavity. Then you have a multi-function oven such as this one, for instance. Multi-function because you have 9 different cooking functions according to what you want to prepare in the oven. Again, here you have an electric heating element. Here you have another one which is called grill. Then you have another element here around this ventilator. Then when hot, the ventilation is pushing the hot air around in the cavity, so to have a steady temperature and prepare food in a good way without burning it, for instance, on the top and getting it not cooked in the bottom. So this ventilator is very important because it moves the air inside the cavity and the temperature there is steady. The ovens then can have a different types of cooking programming by, for instance, a simple knob which is an alarm clock. It's just ringing after X minutes. You want to cook something for 60 minutes, you set it, you set the knob, and at the end of the 60 minutes the oven rings and it tells you that it's time to go and switch it off. Or the same knob can be a cut off. What does it mean? You set a cooking time of 120 minutes, for instance, or whatever. By itself it turns back, it rings and it stops the cooking. The most advanced, of course, system for programming the cooking is an electronic programmer, which you don't see it here, but it's touch control, where you can set the start and the stop of the cooking. So you just program the oven and say, I want to start even if I'm not home. I put the food in there and the oven must start at 12 and stop at 12:40 and everything is ready when I'm coming back home. The oven will do it by itself. It's very important, the cosmetics, of course, as you see, Italian style, very clean, very modern. But what is important is also the safety of the ovens. The door, for instance, when the oven is working at the maximum temperature, you have a very low temperature on the glass, which is around, depending on the models and depending on the number of glasses you have in the door, which could be 2, 3 or 4, you can reach up to 40 degrees on the door when inside you have almost 300. So can you imagine kids, they can put their hands here without any problem at all. The ovens may have different kind of trays. This one is the standard tray. You have a very slim one, which is 1.6 centimeters for baking mainly cakes and biscuits, pastry, or a deep one for typical Mediterranean kind of food, such as you have here. Very deep tray, which is commonly used with potatoes and roasted meat and so on. The door has a panoramic glass. You see, you don't have any screw at all. So when cooking, any kind of grease, oil or whatever is easy to remove, and it's easy to keep the oven clean. Another very important point, you see how smooth the cavity is. You don't have any welding point at all, so there is not risk of any food or grease or oil standing here and getting the oven rusted. You see, it's totally smooth and no welding at all. Here we have an oven with a different style of door opening. It opens by the side instead of the traditional one. You see, if the oven is at this level, it's very practical to work on it without having the door disturbing what you're doing in the oven. This door, by the way, you can remove, reverse and fix it here, exactly same style like refrigerators, so you can decide yourself in your kitchen if you can open it this way or this way. You can see a difference here. You have the thermostat knob, which allows you to set a desired cooking temperature. Here you have a function knob, where you can decide among the 9 functions which one to use. If you want to make a cake, if you want to make meat, or whatever other kind of food. You just turn it and the light will appear, and you set your cooking function this way. This oven, you have exactly the same temperature, time and programming and functions, but by small push buttons.